Welcome back to Nosebleed Football, dog. Look, it's Chuck, it's Coach K, and I told y'all, look, dog, we do high school, college, and NFL football. So today we gonna do our first video on high school football, and it's only right because we some boys from the Midwest, we some boys from Illinois, right? And I did say Illinois, I didn't say Illinois. We from Illinois. We them boys from Illinois, right? So look, we gonna talk about the top 5 high school programs in the Midwest heading into the 2025 football season. So we got Chuck, Coach K. So look, one reason I think it's important is that we talk about high school football as well as NFL and college because it gives us a dynamic where we can follow these kids because you and I both know that we know kids that we seen when they were 7, 8 years old playing football, and today they in the NFL or they playing on the highest levels of Division 1 football. And for me as a fan, as a father, a sports father, that mean a lot to me, bro. It mean a lot to me because like just seeing kids chase their dreams and actually achieve their dreams and set their goals, that shit be meaning a whole lot to me. What you think?
I think it's great, man. I love my kids. Like I follow all my kids. Like when I was coaching 7th, 8th grade, middle school, 9th grade, I follow all of them. They still my boys. You know what I mean? I want everybody to succeed. Everybody just graduated from high school on their way to the next level. And I support it, man. That's what I do, man. I love the kids, man. That's what I do it for.
All right, guys. So look, he got his list, I got my list. We did not compare lists before we talk, so
Not at
we gonna
all.
find out whose list is whose list. So I'm gonna let Coach K go first.
All right. So my list. Now this is just a Midwest thing, y'all. So don't get in y'all feelings
Yeah, we
right now.
coming back,
So
so we gonna break it down all the way down. So this how we gonna do it, right?
yeah.
We gonna have a series. We gonna do the Midwest first. That's just cause we, like I told y'all, we them boys from Illinois.
Right.
We hey G, shout out to my boy, shout out to Boss. You gonna see him on the show coming up soon. That's his title, them boys from Illinois. You heard me?
Yeah.
But look though, look, check it out. We gonna do Midwest, then we gonna do the South. But we're gonna separate Florida and Texas from the South because I feel like Florida and Texas,
They can
if
hold
this
their
was
own.
the SEC, they need their own league and they need their own top 5. So we
No
got
doubt.
Florida, Texas, and California will have their own. But then we
Right.
gonna do the Midwest, we gonna do the East Coast, we gonna do the South, and then bro, we even gonna go deep. We gonna do Montana, Wyoming, and all that. Cause I ain't gonna even lie on a Friday night, bro. You can catch me watching some high school football in damn Montana and the cows running across the field and the running back got to jump over the cow to score a touchdown, bro. I
Shit,
promise.
me too.
I ain't gonna even lie. I be, I'll watch a
Football
game,
crazy, man.
bro. I'll watch a North Dakota high school game if it's on Friday night. I swear
No
to God,
doubt.
I swear. So
No doubt.
let's go. I'm gonna let you go first. Go into your list. Go ahead,
All
bro.
right, so I'm gonna start off with number 5. I got Loyola Academy out of Illinois. The reason I say that because they got a, nice reputation of winning. They recently just won the AA state championship in the state of Illinois. They don't have too many returning players, but the history of the school speak for itself. So that's why I get them the 5 spot uh, on this list. So moving on to number 4, I got Cass Tech out of Michigan, out of Detroit, Michigan. And everybody know Cass Tech. Cass Tech is a good high school. They got a good reputation for winning, and they got a quarterback coming back that threw for 2,000 yards, 17 touchdowns. So that's why I got them on the list. And my number 3, I got Brownsburg, Indiana. Brownsburg High School out of Indiana. So they won the state title last year. The record was 13-1. Um, and they were successful last year. They got a junior quarterback coming back named Oscar Fry. He got plenty of D1 offers right now. So they'll be a team to keep an eye on coming out of Michigan and coming out the Midwest. And my number 2, I got Avon. High School out of Ohio. So Avon is a school that been in the state tournament maybe like 6 years in a row, and they finally got over that hump last year when they first state championship, and I think like 39 years or something like that. They went undefeated last year. They beat Cincinnati Anderson 2013 in the state championship game. They got a player named Jacoby Witherspoon. Got plenty of D1 offers from the likes of Michigan State, Penn State, things like that. And so the number one team on my list for the Midwest, and it's only right that is East St. Louis, Illinois, the East St. Louis Flyers. You know, so the Flyers, they got rich history when it comes to football. You know, they play a national schedule every year. They just recently captured their 11th state title. And they got a lot of returning players. Like they loaded on the 26 class and the 27 class. So I'm gonna just give you a few players that I think will have a big impact this year for the Flyers 2025-26 season. And I'm gonna start off with the young guys. I'm gonna start off with the 27 guys. I'm gonna start off with Ronnie Goldmiller, a receiver, class of 27, had a big impact on East St. Louis State run last year. We got Phillip White, who played linebacker last year. I heard they may be moving him to safety this year. He was an impact player for the Flyers last year. And LaRon Baker is a receiver. He got plenty D1 offers. Great kid, you know. So they got plenty of weapons. The 26 kids, they got Leon Howard, 26 linebacker, been a 3-year starter for East St. Louis. Got offers from Coastal Carolina, Eastern Michigan, things like that. Cortez Rupert, another receiver, got basically all the Big Ten team offered him already. And I'm gonna go with some that most people probably didn't know. They got a running back that transferred in from DeSoto, Texas, named Myson Johnson, a running back, 6'1", 6'2", 210 pounds. He's a dark horse. Run a 10-200-meter dash. He's a great kid. Got offers from all over the country. So that's it. That's my team right there for the number one.
Okay, coach. That's a good squad. That's a good squad. All right, so you ready for my rundown?
Let's do it. What you got, see?
All right, let's go.
What you got, man?
Coming in at number 5, I got Olentangy Liberty High School, coming out of Powell, Ohio.
Okay.
They finished last year with a record of 14-2, but they secured the number 5 position in the Midwest rankings according to SportsIllustrated.com. Right. So but this team, they got a rich history, bro, and they got a strong offense and a strong defensive presence. You know, so they make a lot of noise in Ohio. Number 4, we got some of them boys from Illinois. You hear me? We got them boys from the Windy City. We got Loyola Academy, right? It's in Wilmette, Illinois, but we gonna say Chicago because don't nobody know where no Wilmette, Illinois is. You hear me? Anyway, it's a suburb of Chicago, right? They achieved a 12-2 record in 20 and 24. They earned the number 4 spot in the Midwest. They got a strong history. They won state in Class 8. Class 8 in the state of Illinois, that's the big high schools. That's them high schools with 4,000-5,000 kids, man. Like, and everybody know Class 8 is hard to win. You got Lincoln Way up there. You got Maine South up there. And Loyola, they be knocking out some heavyweights, man, especially to go back-to-back. It's hard to win back-to-back in Illinois.
What about Mount Carmel up there, too?
Is Mount Carmel 8?
No, they ain't in that division. I'm just saying they up.
They same conference though, yeah. So they play Mount
right.
Carmel every year as well. Yeah. They lost one of their losses last year was to East St. Louis too. So then we got number 3. We going to Indiana. They on my list. My number 3 is your number 3. So we twin. You heard me. I got Brownsburg 13-1 in 2024 on the Midwest rankings for Sports Illustrated. They number 3. They rank number 3. So I guess everybody feel like they number 3. Number 2, my number 2. We going back to Ohio. Ohio. You know what I'm saying? We got Avon High School. Avon 16-0. They earned the number 1 spot in the Midwest ranking and 13th ranked nationally. Now, for number 1, you already know, dog. You already know who I'm gonna call that is my number 1 ranked team. I'm gonna say this: Avon ain't number 1 until they beat them East St. Louis Flyers. So for number 1 in the Midwest, I got the East St. Louis Flyers. They coming in. They finished last year with a record of 12-1, with that only loss coming to, I think, was it IMG, right? Yep. On the last second play. Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah, they lost to IMG on the last second on a touchdown with I think 2 seconds left in the game, or either it was a 2-point conversion, but it was a last second play, bro. A play to end the game. It was a jump ball in the end zone. And that freshman phenom over there at IMG, he caught the ball, and they won the game. But I'm gonna say this: what that boy YTB Fast say? They get back him. Ooh, they get back. Ooh, we coming.
They got him again. They play him again this year.
We got one more this year. So
yeah, I might have to make it. I might have to make it to that one, man.
I'm gonna say this about one thing I respect about Coach Sunkett and East St. Louis, bro. They not ducking no smoke. They playing anybody that they can play, bro. They already been to Cali. You hear me? They played St. John Bosco. We didn't get Mater Dei, but I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll see Mater Dei or Servite soon.
They got Bishop Gorman this year too.
Yes. So I put on that Bishop Gorman game. I hope that we can be live from the sideline that game. If not, we definitely gonna stream it here on the channel. Gonna stream it on the channel. If not, be live from the sideline in that game, bro. Looking at the 2025 East St. Louis schedule, right? They got another heavy schedule, bro. Yeah. They got August 28th. They open up with Bergen Catholic in New Jersey.
That's the number 1 team in New Jersey, so that'll be a game right there for them.
Yeah. Number 1 team in the Northeast, some people would say.
Yeah, no doubt.
Some would even go as far as to say the number 1 team in the Tidewater.
It could be. I know that's a good game right there.
In the Tidewater, from all the way from New York to Virginia, that might be the number 1 team. Some would say. You know, then September 6th, we got Gadsden County, Florida. September 12th, they got Bishop Gorman.
In Vegas.
In Las Vegas, yes. Bishop Gorman in Las Vegas. Then they go into conference play. They open up with a strong and growing Belleville East team. I really like Belleville East. And I tell people a lot of times, last year, bro, and this ain't joking on no Fallon or nothing like that, because my kids, but Belleville East had the season that O'Fallon should have had last year. The season that we expected from O'Fallon is the season that Belleville East had. And I really like the quarterback over there at Belleville East. O'Fallon,
they've been getting better and better every year, man. They on the incline. So they'll be all right in conference play this year.
That's a fact. O'Fallon, bro, I feel like O'Fallon had some growing pains last year, But I think O'Fallon will bounce back strong this year and have a respectable record like they always do. Then we got Alton, man. Alton has to do some growing. I love the athleticism of the students and
Hey,
the ball players in Alton.
hey,
But I
Alton
just
got them. Alton got them project babies, man. Them boy, hey, they can play
yeah,
out there in
and I
Alton,
just
man.
don't understand like why the coaching can't put it together in Alton, bro. Like
Like for
it's so
real.
much talent in Alton, bro. Like you remember Patrick Mays, bro? That boy
Yeah,
with them blue contacts in his
yeah,
eye. That boy was like 6. I think he went to Minnesota. That boy was like 6'4", ran
yeah.
like a 4.3 and a 40, catch anything you throw to him, bro. He cooked us for like 250, but they still got their head cracked.
Man,
It
Alton keep athleticism, speed. They just can't never put it in play, man.
I would love to see the football program put it together like the women's basketball program over there in Alton.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, the women's basketball, they know how to put it together and put together a championship program and build a winning program. The
No doubt.
football coaching need to learn something over there. And this is no disrespect to them, bro, but this just my perspective from a fan.
This the
It's too
nosebleed, man. This is what we do at the nosebleed, man. We call it
too
how we
much,
see it,
too
man.
much talent in Alton, bro, to be consistently losing, bro.
Yeah,
Now,
I agree.
after Alton, they got Edwardsville. I like Edwardsville, bro. I really like Edwardsville. I
It's
really do.
always the
Edwardsville
game.
is strong, but Edwardsville playing at 8A, bro, and it's hard. It's hard to win state in 8A.
It
But I
is.
think Edwardsville gonna put together a big state run soon. They go to the playoffs every year, and every couple years they make a deep run, and soon they gonna put it together and win
Yeah,
them.
they do for one right now.
Yes. And I think they got one of them Epineza brothers, don't they? They still got one of them
I
there.
think he just graduated.
Okay.
I think he class of 25. I think
Okay.
he in Iowa right now, I believe.
Yeah, then East St. Louis, they finished their schedule with IMG Academy on October 24th at IMG in Florida. So listen, bro, they got a heavy schedule. They playing in Jersey, and then they got
In Vegas.
they playing Jersey in Vegas, and then they playing 2 Florida teams, one home and one away,
That's
on top of a
crazy.
tough Southwestern Conference
That's
schedule.
crazy right
You
there.
know, like I always tell people, like East St. Louis could be one of them teams, bro. They could be 7-3 and win state.
Yeah, no
You
doubt.
know, in Illinois, they could be 7-3 and win state. I'm not predicting that though. I'll give you. I'm gonna let you go first, but then I'll tell you what my predicted record for East St. Louis will be this year.
Man, I'm going. We going undefeated.
That's what I was gonna say.
I ain't gonna never say we losing now.
That's what I
You
was
can't
gonna
get me to
say.
say
I ain't
that,
gonna lie
man.
to you.
I ain't gonna never figure we coming in every game
Hey,
expecting to win, man.
Hey,
Look,
y'all want to find the flaw in us, dog? We biased. We East St. Louis biased, bro. So
I'm
don't
not
come
gonna
over here
say
with the East
nothing
St.
like
Louis.
that.
Hey, dog. We East St. Louis
Man, we
football
going
biased,
undefeated.
dog.
We gonna go to Jersey. We gonna kick some butt. We gonna go to Vegas. We gonna kick some butt. We gonna go to Florida and kick some butt.
We
I
gonna
ain't feeling
get
that.
back gang. We O
You gotta
Block
show
going to
me, man.
Florida. We going to Florida O Block style. Get back gang. You heard me?
You gotta show
You
me,
know.
man.
Yeah. Hey, bro. You
Yeah.
heard me? Hey, we
I ain't
from
gonna never say that.
I'm 500 feet from Missouri. You got to show me. You heard me?
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, but look, one team that I'm upset that's not on this list, bro, is
Who that?
CBC, bro. I feel like CBC, they got to get back to the winning spirit over there in Missouri, dog.
Yeah, man.
They got to get back to the winning spirit over there in Missouri, dog. CBC. That's just one school.
But they ain't gonna be down for long, man. They history, they rich in history in the football program, so they'll bounce back.
Yeah.
They got some players. I know one thing, they got players on the college level doing their thing right now, that's for sure.
That's a fact. So look, we gonna take our party to Texas next time. Our next high school video, we gonna take our party to Texas, man. We doing top 5 high school football programs in the state of Texas. That's our next high school video. For right now, let us know Who is your high school football program if you located in the Midwest? If you not located in the Midwest, man, scream out your high school, bro. Don't know nobody ever tell you that you peaked in high school, bro, just because you didn't make it to the league, dog. Because I'm sure you sitting over here watching us at your nice house on your nice couch with your nice, beautiful family. You hear me? So you still growing, bro. Don't never let nobody tell you peak. But high school football, I feel like it's the purest form of the game today. And that's why I like to watch high school football and cover high school football.
Hey man, drop y'all top 5 in the comments, man. Let's see what y'all got to say. Do y'all agree with our top 5? Y'all disagree? You know what I mean? Drop them top 5s in the comments, man.
That's a fact, bro. And look, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to show us some love. Don't forget to share this video and tell some of your friends about us, man. I'm Chuck.
And I'm Coach K, man. Like, subscribe, man. Let's do it. Comment.
Hey, last thing, though, show your East St. Louis jacket, bro.
You know when I was talking about, I did the little flick of the wrist. I don't know if they caught it, Caesar, when I was talking about East St. Louis. I hit him with it one time, you know what I mean?
I'm aging myself. Yeah. And I still got the big HU hoodie, y'all, bro. It ain't started stinking yet, so I'm still worried.
No doubt.
All right, y'all. Look.
Nosebleed Nation, baby.
Nosebleed Nation football, man. We out, man. Hit that D Miles one time for. Yeah.